Okay, we've come into Chester for the evening, and Anne-Marie is going to be our guide for the evening. Going to take us round.
We're going to head down towards the canal.
Yeah.
We're going to head towards City Road.
Yeah.
The last time I came here, as you go down this way along the canal to work, past where I work, they were doing some work to one of the buildings, so they cut a section of it off.
I see.
And I'm not sure if they finished it or not. But on the way back, you'll be able to see anyway. So.
Yeah, that's fair
You
enough.
get to see City Road, which takes you to the train station. And there's hotels, pubs, bars, eateries on there, restaurants, Chinese, Indian, and there's there's pub grub down the bottom.
Okay.
And there's a car coming, so.
Best to get out of the way then. I mean, we've been to this end of Chester a couple of times before in the past. So
We haven't been down that end though.
no, the direction down here is going to be a bit new. It's kind of the place where no one really goes.
Well, they do, because there's bars and restaurants. But if you like your Bunning and Price, there's a little one down there. And it's nice, small. Because there's a Bunning and Price by the racecourse, which is massive.
Yeah.
But this is a small one.
What's the one by the racecourse called?
The Architect.
The Architect, that's it. Lush. What's the shop that's closed next door to Lush?
I want to say travel agents.
Okay.
Like First Choice. I think it was First Choice. There's travel agents.
I lose track because there's quite a lot of
Marks and Spencer's used to be on both sides.
yeah, there's quite a lot of clothes
And
shops
then,
here now.
River Island used to be in the precinct, but they moved to a bigger building. And then the Wilco's is next door. They've also moved in recent years to a bigger building as well, because they were further down the bottom.
Just to catch up, this is River Island here.
It used to be men's M&S on one side and women's on the other with food and cafe, but now it's all in one. The cafe's upstairs, women's is upstairs and downstairs. There's also men's, and there's also food, as in groceries, little grocery department in there too.
Isn't that one the grocery bit there?
No, it's down the back. The
Oh, right,
groceries.
okay.
Down the back to the left.
Oh, so there you go.
And then like the middle bit is like the underwear department.
Ah, right.
And there's a cafe. And I think there's a kids department in there too. I'm not sure what top floor. I don't really go in there to be honest. I've been in a couple of times. But I'm not an M&S fan.
It's a
That
shame.
was pound shop for a bit. But I think it was the one that went bust.
I have to admit, I never thought that in
Job
Chester
centre.
city centre I'd see the job centre.
Because it wasn't that wasn't that Virgin Megastore.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
Yeah. Virgin Megastore, where you get your records and your CDs and all that.
Because this was kind of like the
Branston,
commercial
they're
heart.
calling Branston Pickles.
This was kind of like the commercial heart of Chester here.
But they went, didn't it? Wasn't
But
it? Part of the Woolworths group, or am I dreaming? 'Cause I know
everything's
Comet
gone.
was. And this used to be BHS. But I think they're willing to split the building in two.
Okay.
To have two shops or whatever. And
Now, you sure you don't want a microphone?
no fact.
Just in case you're a bit distant so people can't hear you properly, that's
Well,
all.
I'm shouting loud enough. That used to be a pub there. It used to be Curry's. And
Yeah.
then, before Curry's, it was a Whaley.
And before Curry's, after the Royal Oak and before Curry's, it was Dixon's.
Yeah.
Because I got my
Well,
PlayStation there.
and Curry's are the same group, aren't they?
Yeah.
Something like that. And this building here, black and white one, also used to be a pub as well.
Oh, crikey.
But
So there's a
now
lot of
it's-
pubs here.
It's Boots now. Yeah, but they've all gone. It's like where we live, all the pubs have died down. gone. And I'll show you a little secret down here as well.
Well, up on the top of that building there, it's got built 1601 AD,
All this here
rebuilt
is
1920.
newish. There used to be a pub called the Swan, a pub hotel called the Swan there, before my time. And then next to it there was a cinema.
Yeah.
And then it was knocked down, and then they built shops, and then they built C&A, where Primark is.
Yeah, I remember
And
C&A.
then C&A is still going, but not in this country, I don't think.
Yeah.
I think you can get it online. Other countries have got C&A.
I think I've seen it in Holland.
I think it was one in Cyprus, can't remember. And then after C&A, Woolworths took over, and then Wally's gone, and now it's Primark.
Yeah, 1601. And this rascal, rebuilt 1914, restored 1980, but built 1597.
I can't remember what this pub was called here.
No, but there's still quite a few of the characters on there. Can you see these? Cool, aren't they? Little figurehead gargoyle type things.
And then we've got this bit on the side. I think this is like new bit on the side.
Now, I wonder if those figureheads were there from the 1590s or if they were a
That's like,
early 20th century sort of edition of it.
was it the 70s, 80s when they knocked down? But it must have been the 70s. The cinema.
Yeah.
And it was called the Swan Pub and Hotel there. There was loads of cinemas in Chester, loads.
I've got some, well, I haven't got some, but I've seen
Right.
some photos of the Lombard RAC here, and I think it was the very late 70s or early 80s.
If you
And
come
the
this
cinema
way,
may have been here then. And that pub may have been open then as well.
If you come this way, see this tall building here?
Yeah, this one here, yeah.
Across the road, I'll get one over. I don't know whether you
Might be able to see it better over here.
I think this is the building. It was a hotel slash pub. Don't know how far down. You have to look down a bit. But on the top, on the side of the building, you can faintly see the name of the hotel.
Oh, right, okay. Bit further,
It's not a hotel anymore, it's Santander now.
yeah.
But the black and white bit on the side there, you'll be able to see it. So you can, there it is. You can see it. You walk a bit. You can see it's white.
Yeah. I think it says Green Dragon.
That's it. You can see it good from here.
Can you?
That's what the hotel and bar was called. Can you see it there?
Yeah.
See you go.
Green Dragon.
Still there.
I can't see the date. Looks like 1900 something, but the building may predate that by quite a bit, you don't know.
So there you go.
Primarni,
Yeah.
everyone's favourite.
Well, it's nationwide, isn't it?
Yeah.
We've got new signage.
Argos used to be down here.
Yeah. Burger King, gone.
Oh, Burger King, yeah, that shut down, crikey. Sign of the times.
There used to be a Burger King in Bridge Street, but then it moved.
Yes, I remember that one. In the 80s, I think.
We've got a McDonald's, not down it, really.
Which one was Penny Lane? Is that Penny Lane there? The eatery.
Maybe.
I think that was Penny Lane. Awful, isn't it? It was a record shop that was here for many years.
Or was that Wilkinson's?
I think that was Argos.
No, our boss is down there.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. There was New Look, and Wilkinson's were here, and Pizza Hut. Bring this row here.
Okay.
Pizza Hut, New Look. Oh, Home and Bargains is going.
I see.
That's good stuff. Shop, isn't it?
Yeah, that shop across the road there.
Louise has been here for years.
That was a record shop for, goodness me, many
Like
many
all
years.
your hippie stuff and the incense
Lee
sticks
Louise,
and
yeah, I think we have passed this on another
smelly
video,
stuff
Lee
and all
Louise.
that. It's been there for years.
If you want your incense sticks
Do
and your
nice
hippie
gifts and
bags,
that, you know, things like that.
let's have a look what's in the window today. You've got Himalayan stone, various joss sticks,
Cinema coming up.
some cool hippie clothes. When I was young, I was well into hippie girls.
Another cinema coming up.
Oh yeah, this used to be a cinema.
These girls in here used to be a cinema. I can't remember how many screens, but there was a few screens in there. It was the ABC cinema, and what else has it been called?
Cannon.
Canal cinema. And then it got turned into a nightclub, Brannigan's,
Yeah.
which is a chain club because there's one in Blackpool as well. Then Brannigan's shut down. Primark's acquired half of the building, and then the other half is Cafe Nero.
Smashing.
Mm.
Yeah, I've been here. I think, what did I see here? It was
But yeah.
it was like Gremlins 2 or something.
And I don't know whether there's any features inside. That building there, it is used to be a nightclub, and there's been various clubs over the years. And then Weatherspoons took over, and then because there's a Weatherspoons there, that one closed. You know, that one was the more tidier one. But now it's
Ready?
a brew house where they make their own beers and ciders down the cellar. And then behind there's a massive school, and it used to be a high school, Lush Street High School.
Yeah.
And now it's
It must have been a long time ago because there's no way you'd fit big high school there, would you?
it's still there.
Seriously?
Yeah, because it's now for children. The school that I think it's like the parents run it type of thing. I forgot what you call them. It's not like
Okay.
a government school like we went to.
Like a private school?
No, it's not private.
A parent-run school, whatever that is.
Yeah, I forgot them. Yeah, it's still there. But it's not high school anymore, it's for
I was going to
like,
say high
infants
school,
and
surely.
juniors. Now that pub there, your Queen's Head,
Yeah.
it's gay, lesbian friendly,
1508.
but it's not just for gay and lesbian, it's for anybody, and I recommend that pub. Fantastic. They've got a dance floor, you can dance, cheap drinks. Brilliant.
Good night
Good
out.
music, karaoke, everything.
And then,
And they do food in the day as well if you want like a butty and some chips.
and if you're really skint,
But
Weathers is here.
They're friendly to everybody in there, really nice. That was Argos there, where it says to let.
Ah, I see.
That was Argos.
That was the old Argos.
Now, years ago when I was younger, there used to be a steakhouse. And in the middle, there was a giant salad bar where you help yourself.
Okay.
And we used to come, Mum and Dad.
Ah.
We used to have steak, chips, and you go and help yourself to the salad bar.
And now it's a Weathers.
And I can't remember what it's called. Something beginning with W. Can't remember. Long time ago.
W
This was
Steakhouse.
Partners where you got all your stuff for school, remember?
Okay.
Pens and you take it to school.
And now it's the Entertainer where you get all the stuff to play with after school.
Now, I'm not sure if it was...
Now, just for historical value, of course, let's have a look at the toys.
It's Early Learning Centre. Where they went bust, didn't they?
So what's in 2022? By the look of things, dinosaurs. More dinosaurs.
It's the LOL Surprise.
LOL Surprise, whatever that is.
They're like dolls where you get all one gadget for them. But there's only the Entertainer and
Back to the Future, really?
is it Smith's? What's the other toy shop called?
Yeah, there is one, I think, for kids called Smith's.
Yeah, those are the only ones left really. They're all gone now, haven't they?
Here we go, some DC Super Pets. I'm assuming that's Batman the dog, Superman the dog, and Wonder Woman the
See,
pig.
these are all the LOL
dear
LOL
God.
Surprise stuff. That's popular with the girls, I think.
Wonder Woman the pig. Maybe they didn't want to put Wonder Woman and the dog. I don't know.
But
I don't know what that's all about.
There's a cartoon film of that. That's why there's toys. They always have the toys to go with the film, don't they? You know what I mean?
Foregate News across the way there. I think that's been going for quite some years.
That used to be KFC.
This used to be KFC.
And along here, there used to be a lovely little Indian. It was open till the early hours.
Yeah.
And you can eat in or take out, but unfortunately it's gone now. It's called, not sure what it says.
Yeah, that place has been there a long time. Foregate News.
There it is, Takami.
Yeah.
That used to be an Indian.
And it's not now,
I've
no?
been in there and I've sat in there and had food.
Yeah.
And I've also gone in there, got my food and got a taxi.
I see, from Abbey Cars here.
Yeah.
Or Abbey Taxis.
Oh, it's like a noodle bar. Nice.
Oh, there you go. So now if you want to, you can stop and get some noodles and take them home instead.
Yeah, it used to go all the way down the back, all the tables and chairs. That used to be Edwards.
Yeah.
Back in the day. No, Revolution. Now this bit in the middle here used to be roundabout there.
Yeah.
This is the bar's roundabout. The roundabout went and they built all that in the middle. And then a bit further up here there was a hotel nightclub, the bars.
Yeah.
Walking into glass there.
I'm assuming some of these buildings have been around here for some time, haven't they? Because they've got chimneys. So was in the days of the roundabout, was some of these buildings still here? Just because they've got
those
chimneys?
ones in the middle weren't. That
right,
was
okay.
the roundabout.
Oh,
They're made to look old, but they're not.
Okay.
Down there, you go down there.
It's to the river, isn't it?
Go right, it's the old swimming bath.
Doesn't it lead to the river, though?
The Victorian Baths, yeah. Takes you to the river and Chester Park.
The Victorian Baths are down this road, are they?
Yeah, well, not down this road. You go down here,
Yeah.
and then you turn right.
Oh, okay.
And then see that building there? That's the baths.
On the end on the right, you mean, yeah?
And
Okay. Let's get a zoom in on
I
that.
think kids go swimming there, swimming lessons. I'm not sure if the adults use it.
I went there to do canoe lessons, but it was, goodness me, probably about
There's also
1985 or something.
The swimming baths in the Northgate Arena.
Yeah, and do you do canoe lessons in there?
Well, they've got two pools. They've got the fun pool,
Yeah.
where it's a big pool with slides and shoots and different things in it.
Yeah.
And then you've got the next pool, which is a normal swimming pool.
Okay.
So you can have the clay pool or the swimming pool.
And one for some serious swimming.
Yeah. And then, they do canoe lessons, because I've been, not to canoe lessons, but I've seen them in there.
The Sleepy Panda Chinese restaurant. I like the name.
But it was called Summer Palace
Ah.
when I went. And the,
Never get into a relationship. What a fucking
the
asshole.
decor hasn't changed much.
There you go, that's telling you.
Oh, of course, that's been going for years.
Yeah?
They always used to go in there, and they always know what I wanted without me even asking.
Goodness me.
Cheeseburger, cheese, mayonnaise. That's it, mate.
I wonder if it's the same people now.
I don't know. Yeah, I think it is. They've aged a bit there. Oh, Second India, I've been there.
Yeah, well, you won't be going there
That
now.
was good as well. That was opened up quite late. And,
Why is there an NHS there? Is that a doctor's or something? Oh, a dental practice.
Just dentist.
Okay.
No, which is the best way? Down and underneath, I think.
Down and underneath. Are we likely to get killed?
No, you can't. And you can cross the road if you want to there, but
Oh, it's all right. As long as we don't get murdered, I don't
I
mind.
don't mind, so. Stick to me every time.
Sounds ominous.
There has been trouble down here,
I'm willing to bet.
and yes, people have. There's been stabbings and all stuff down here.
She tells me as we're walking down into the place.
But as you can see, they've got cameras,
Yeah, oh, that's okay, so they can identify our murderers.
and you're safer than me. You get quite a lot of rough sleepers down here.
Well, I don't blame them because it would be dry.
And a couple of buskers now and again, but yeah. But
Is that a seagull or a poorly dog? I think it's a seagull.
seagull. doesn't smell too bad today.
Charming.
People use it as a toilet, so anyway. When
It's
you
not
come out
really.
here to City Road,
Yeah.
right at the top is the train station. And on the way up, there's bars, restaurants, hotels. There was a job centre, I think it's moved, a job club. And I think there's beauty, tanning places and all that.
And which way? Left or right? Right then, I guess.
Yeah. Now we've got a pub up here.
Left or right?
Black and white building, that's the pub.
Okay.
It's been different names over the years. And upstairs, there was a nightclub called Jones,
Oh.
as in the surname Jones.
See, this is the part of Chester that I never used to come because there was never really anything to interest me down here. As a kid, at least, you know. You got to Toy and Hobby and that was kind of it. So, well, this part of Chester was always a bit of a darker area that, for me, really. And even when I got a bit older, I didn't really come down this end. I go to Rosie's, Nightclub, Brannigan's, etc. But I never really come down
If you go
here.
down that way, down there on the main road, there's
Yeah.
some bars down there. It's like a sports bar.
Yeah.
And you go upstairs, there's pool tables, snooker tables, darts,
Okay.
cheap drinks.
Where are you taking us now then?
Bar 69.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if it's still going.
So are we heading that way?
Okay, we're going this way.
Oh right. Okay.
There's a lesbian gay club.
Yeah.
I'm not sure it's still going there, but they're really friendly in there, so.
I'd have thought the bar
even if
69
you're
would still be
straight
going.
Like me, I've been in there, and they're really nice. But yeah, this is. I think it's on a facelift. I haven't been in there for a long time,
Corner house.
but that's how I went in there. It needed some new furniture and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, I used to go upstairs, and there was there used to be a nightclub upstairs.
Did they?
Yeah.
How many years are you talking here? Ago.
How many years ago?
Yeah.
I can't remember when it closed. But you used to go in, and there was a door. You used to go upstairs.
Okay.
I think they used to do roller derby up there too. I'm not into that. Like,
Roller derby in the top
Because,
floor of a pub.
what's her name used to do that, didn't she? Hannah.
Defib.
But yeah, 90s, 2000s, I want to say. Yeah,
Okay.
it'd be 2000s. There's a few people I work with who used to work with her in the early 2000s.
But definitely take
But
note
yeah,
of that
so it's
defib.
the 2000s. I don't know what's up there now, but here you've got South Indian cuisine
Yeah, Coconut Grove.
and a bridal.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
There's
I've not
also
seen
another-
these. I don't think before.
Another Indian. Oh no, it's Chinese, I think. That's an Indian.
I certainly don't recognise these.
I've never
Places.
been in there. This new type of thing. That was
Looks like an art gallery.
no, like some type of chapel church. There was a
right,
day.
okay.
There was a nursery in there. It didn't last 5 minutes because it wasn't up to.
Oh, here we go. City Road
Standard.
Presbyterian Church. That's
Yeah.
what it's got written on there. Is it still a church? It's still got quite a lot of
I think
churchy
so.
type things on it.
But there was a period where it was like a children's like nursery type thing. But
Okay.
it wasn't a suitable building, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's the cellar bar. There's another bar.
Okay.
They have entertainment on and stuff.
There's your Premier
Premier
Inn.
Inn.
So if you want to
Cheapest
stay
ships in
somewhere
a
cheap.
Premier Inn, isn't it? It looks like they do food as well.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
they do.
a bar. Some of them don't have bars, but they say.
Yeah, if you can see that, there's a foodie type area.
You come there, they do massage and all that stuff. And then you've got Indian and City Spice.
Hmm.
If you want to take away or something.
Anne-Marie knows this area
And
quite
then,
well. I'm not overly familiar with it.
But this is another one, the Yard Modern Dining.
This place.
Steak
Modern
and
dining.
wine,
Modern.
20-ounce steak, fries, mushroom tomato and a glass of wine, 45 quid. That's a big steak though, isn't it? 20 ounce.
It's probably not a rubbish quality.
It's got 5 hygiene.
Looks nice. Not sure of opening times, but it's closed now and it's about 10 o'clock. No, it's a bit too dark to see the menu really.
Yeah, it's not very cheap.
It's not very cheap.
I suppose if it's a one-off, and you don't place that all the time, do you? What's this one?
It's the Barbers, I think.
City Barbers for men. So it looks quite nice in there, doesn't it?
Churchill there.
Old-fashioned.
Churchill smoking a fag. Did Churchill smoke fags? I can't remember.
This is the Siam. It's supposed to be good in there, really good.
Oh,
They do cooking, you know, on the table in front of you,
okay.
type of thing. Whatever you call that.
And what was the name of it again?
Where you sit around the
Siam.
table, and then the people, the chefs, stand in the middle.
I
and
see.
they cook whatever you want in front of you. Do you get what I mean?
Whilst playing on the clackers.
No.
I think we're getting to the canal. Ah, yeah, we are.
Right then, this is the canal. So, down there,
Yeah.
that's Bunning and Price.
Oh, right,
The
okay.
Harker's Arms. This is
Underneath the
canal.
Siam.
Now you can either walk to the train station and back,
Yeah.
or you can just go straight down the canal.
It looks
you
like
can do
they're
both.
looks like they're digging up the canal.
Yeah, but you can go round.
Oh, can you?
Yeah, because I wasn't sure whether it was doing it or not. But you can go to the train station and back, and then down the canal, or just straight down the canal.
Don't really mind. Should we just go down the canal?
It's up to you, yeah.
Yeah. Been past the train station before, so.
Okay.
There is a place here, and I'm sure Anne-Marie will tell you about it in a minute, called the Boatel, where you go on a boat down the canal.
Yeah, this is Bunning and Price.
Thank you.
It's only a small one, but it's really nice. The food's lovely.
Yeah,
And then they do all your Bunning and Price favourites in there.
I see.
And then we've got Michael Owen's restaurant just there as well, which is nice. Oh, it looks like you can go round, look.
Okay.
Because it was all shut off last time, I think. But this was further down, so I think they're doing different bits.
But it does say what they're doing here. Most of the sews in Chester, as we know them, were built by the Victorians. Thanks to their modern engineering and excellent brickwork construction, the network continues to work efficiently. However, every now and then it needs a little TLC. Should be finished by the end of September.
So they're fixing all
The Victorian sewers.
yeah.
You got to be, you got to sort of take your hat off, haven't you, to the Victorians, like, because we're talking over 100 years ago, say 150 years ago. These guys put these sewers in,
Indian restaurant owner.
and typically they've over-engineered.
We've got 5.
Yeah. And because they've over-engineered,
They've had a 1 hygiene rating at one stage.
they had a 1 hygiene rating at one stage.
Yeah.
What, the sewers or the
No,
restaurant?
the restaurant. And there was pictures in the paper.
Like I
of
was
what
saying, as they over-engineered, they've done an excellent job for the last 100 and odd years, so fair play to them. I think this is where the Boatel is, isn't it, down here?
No, that's that way.
Is it?
You mean the restaurant on a boat?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. That's the Mill Hotel.
the Mill Hotel.
Well, I don't think the restaurant is on the boat. The restaurant's in the hotel, but they put things in the boat.
So this had a 1 hygiene rating, but it's a 5 now.
This was like years ago now.
Right, was that before it was this company?
No, same company.
Oh, right, okay.
Don't know about 5.
Well, fair play to them. They've done well.
I'm not sure which side of the bike we should have been on, because I've never actually walked
You're not sure which side of the bike you should have been on?
at the bank.
Oh, the bank. Sorry.
Smell the food. Smells nice, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Looks like a nice place.
Well, I think
Some really nice Indian spicy smells coming from this place, and some lovely colours coming from the inside. Look,
tower down there. See the big tower?
I won't be able to hear you from down there. What was that?
Water tower.
Ah, right, okay. The steam mill. What was the steam mill then, Anne-Marie? Was it a steam mill? By any chance?
The mill gives it away.
Yeah.
Name of the mill. And this used to be the Globe nightclub,
Okay.
but it's now a Michael Owen restaurant.
Didn't it have until quite recently a big globe hanging
Yes,
up?
it was in the middle there.
Where's it gone?
It's gone because it's not a nightclub anymore. Is
Oh, they're taking it away. But that was there
Yeah.
only like 2 years ago or something.
it? Yeah, it was up there.
Yeah.
Well, no, it was longer than that.
Yeah.
It was the Globe nightclub.
Yeah.
It's quite a big building when you think about it and you look up.
Oh yeah. For a
But
Michael
it's
Owen
now,
restaurant.
Michael Owen's restaurant artichoke.
I don't think the whole building is though, is it?
I think it's named after the racehorse, isn't it? The artichoke. Yeah. In the middle up there was the Globe.
Yeah. I remember it. It wasn't that long ago it was there.
Yeah, it's been an artichoke for a while.
It was there when the restaurant
It was,
opened, definitely.
In the 2000s when
Yeah.
it was the Globe.
Yeah, but since Michael Owen took over, it was there then. So I remember coming here for a drink or something and it was there.
Well, I don't know. These are quite newish, all these flats. And you've got Waitrose supermarket there.
Oh, right. You know we're getting somewhere posh now. Waitrose.
Waitrose.
Crikey.
And all
Should we stop off at Waitrose and get a can of Waitrose pop
that.
so that we can pretend to be posh? It's probably shut though. I don't think it'll be open until midnight, and it's probably gone 10 o'clock now.
20 past 10. I don't know what time it's shut. It could be 11.
Curse,
Or
it's foiled
12.
again.
Because it's only Thursday, isn't it? Now, what's the place next to it?
The Moxie, I think. I'm not sure. Looks like Moxie.
Moxie. Because it could be one of them, could be open till late, 12 o'clock, don't they?
I don't know, Waitrose
It
doesn't
doesn't really-
really give off the aura of being a late shop, does it?
The Moxie.
It shuts at 9 p.m.
Does it? So what's the Moxie then? The restaurant?
I have no idea what the Moxie is.
It's a big place. It's quite fancy, isn't it?
There's a few rainbow flags in there, so LGBT friendly.
In there,
Yeah.
good, isn't it?
I don't know if it's a restaurant or if it's a nightclub or what.
Probably could be a bit both, couldn't it?
I think we're kind of getting to the end of civilization here.
You can walk to Hull along the canal.
Yeah.
Where you got Waitrose, there's pubs and bars along the top there.
Well, should we nip up there?
Up there.
Up those
That'll
steps?
take you to the main road up there.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, but then we could head back that way then.
Okay, you don't want to carry on to the bridge.
Well, if you wish, yeah. Can do.
There's look at that tower there. Look.
Yeah. I was
Okay.
just looking over there a second ago.
Big tower.
Just this looks like the stabby path.
No, you'll be fine. You have to watch for the bikes. So the light in here isn't the best, is it?
No, it's not too bad though, to be
No,
fair. They have got
bikes
some
are-
lights, which is good. I
So
wasn't
walking into
expecting
this
it to be any,
side.
really. There's a little duck there. Should have brought some bread with us.
You're not supposed to feed them bread.
We've got wholemeal.
Yeah, I know, but you're not supposed to feed them yellow bread.
One thing we haven't seen on the canal so far are boats.
They're more down that end.
Yeah.
Because you can walk back down that end and you can go past the Mill Hotel.
No, it's fine. We'll go up the top there.
But you can carry on and cut through and go down the street.
Yeah.
And there's back streets with little terraced houses and pubs and that.
The older part of Chester, yeah.
That was someone on the other side on a scooter, wasn't it? But as you can see, there's trails here. What's it
Yeah.
say?
Brown route, scarlet route and black route.
Yeah.
And a picture of a Roman centurion on each one.
Yeah.
No doubt there's a guidebook somewhere in the Chester Visitor Centre for them.
Train station is over there.
Yeah, you can hear
And
trains in the distance.
Post house where the post gets delivered to. And if you've got a parcel to pick up and you live in town, you go there. These are all like new flats. Yeah, you can go to Hill this way, and there's award-winning restaurants in Hill and bars, and there's hotels as well, B&Bs and that.
If you're from LA, Hull's just another part of Chester.
They're quite nice inside. I've been inside there.
In these flats, or whatever they are.
Yeah.
Looks like they've been built from old industrial or industrial office maybe buildings or something.
Yeah, because there's quite a lot of mills and stuff down here.
Yeah.
Mill Hotel and that stuff down there. There used to be like big mill factories and that.
Yeah. Warehouses and things.
Yeah.
This one's called Wharton Court.
There's a bike coming, so we'll
Okay.
go to the side where you've got space.
Here's a bike. No worries. Oh, that's one of those foldable bikes. Yeah. There was a spate of those for a while and then I haven't seen them for quite some time. Yeah. With the effort he's putting in to get up that hill, I reckon that's got an electric motor on it as well. Because he's virtually not moving his legs and he's flying up that slope.
When you go to the Mill Hotel and you go on the boat restaurant,
Yeah.
it comes down here,
Yeah.
and just down here it stops for you to get off.
Okay.
And you do this twice,
Yeah.
slowly, because you get like a 4-course dinner. Well, it's free really. You get like sorbet after your starter.
I see. Cyclists dismount.
Yeah, because it's quite narrow, isn't it, going up that path?
I think you have to go up that path by the look of things
Yeah.
because there's doors there.
Well, that's the lock, isn't it? You know, for
I
the
see.
canal boats. For the canal boats.
Cheers. Having it, mate.
Thank you.
No worries.
Sorry. Alright, thank you. Yeah.
And there's your lock.
That's it.
Don't know if the light's a little bit better up here. You might see it perhaps a bit more. I have put this on 24 frames per second, so hopefully it'll be letting in a bit more light. But I haven't gone too crazy. I haven't stuck it in pro mode and started fiddling with any settings or anything. Doing the 180-degree rule and all that business. So fingers crossed auto was pulling a blinder tonight, and hopefully the audio's recording. I've got external mics on, so they should, in theory at least, be okay. Now this is an area I don't know really at all. So this is the lock. I see. And now I'm a bit rubbish when it comes to these, but I think you get your boat up to this first one, open it, let yourself in, then close it, and then open the second door, and it fills up around the boat, so you go up a level and then float off again. I think that's how it's done. I think. And there is what looks like a lockkeeper's cottage there. I don't know if it is, but that's what it looks like. What's the... can you get out at the bottom there?
I think so.
Yeah?
That's main room.
Okay.
That is the front entrance.
Okay. So which is the way back, the way we come now? Obviously it's got to be over there somewhere.
You can go to the end here if you want.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
you can either go
Go
that
see the
way,
water tower, if you can see it. It's getting a bit dark now, but
or you can go over the bridge to Hool.
that white building across the way there looks a bit lockkeepery, doesn't it? Looks like a lockkeeper's cottage type place.
Yeah, and the old pub there.
Yeah. Is that a church across the way? It's got a big spire. I don't know if it's a church or if it's a restaurant, but looks kind of churchy to me. Look at the size of the chimneys there. Absolutely massive. Sticking up. I think, wasn't that to get a good draw? So you get a good suck on the chimney to get the fire going well. I think that's the reason of a big chimney, I think. Again, I'm no expert in coal fires, but I think that's the idea. These houses are gorgeous across. I mean, you can't really see them in this evening light, but you've got these houses across the way here which are modern, and then you've got the road in front of them, which, don't get me wrong, is useful and nice. But across the way there, you've got the houses that just come straight out onto the canal. It's like a little path and canal with the road at the back of the houses, which is absolutely lovely to at least look at. But if the canal starts to rise, I don't know how excited you'd be. I think canals are controlled though, aren't they?
Yeah, that's why they've got the loft things.
I've not heard of canals flooding, but that doesn't mean they don't.
Yeah,
See what I
they're
mean?
old, aren't they?
These houses just come straight out onto the canal, don't they? They're really pretty. One thing I like about Chester as well, if there's a period type property, the councils do seem to put period type lighting in. It really does set the place off. It looks really nice. Pity they didn't do that round by us. We've got some old buildings that have just got the modern LED lights on. Not overly fussed. I'm not a big fan of LED street lighting. I appreciate it's wonderful, environmentally friendly and extremely bright for the amount of power that it uses, but that in itself is one of the reasons I'm not overly fussed on it, because it is extremely bright. And
Walk up here
where we live,
and then go back. I take you over the bridge. You just see the railway.
yeah, so where we live, we've got one of these right outside the bedroom window, so you can imagine.
That's the light, by the way.
Yeah,
Not the water tower.
no, not the water tower.
For that one there.
It's a bit of a monster, that, isn't it? Was that for drinking water, or was that for water for factories or engines, or
Well, there
Don't
isn't
know.
any factories here now, is there?
typically there's a light blasting it out so you can't see it? Just see if we can get past it again.
Going down to the other.
Here we go.
Right there with the little courtyard thing. So
Yeah.
you can sit out, can't you? And
Yeah, that's. It's got a more modern look to that house as well. I don't think it is modern though. I think it's just got a modern
yeah.
front on it. It's an impressive looking building, this. There's all kinds of masts and antennae hanging off it now. I'm assuming that its original purpose is no longer needed, so they're using it for them, but I don't claim to be an expert. It might still be in use for water. See that duck flying past? There's another bike coming, dear. Try not to get in these nettles. Oh, look, a family of ducks.
Good, isn't it?
I don't know if this will pick them up. It may do. Hello,
Got
ducks.
your light on. Where's your light?
Yeah, I have got my light with me, but I don't want to scare them, really. What's that? Tollemache? Tollemache. M-A-C-H-E. Is that Tollemache or Tollemache? Tollemache Terrace. That's what I'd say it as well. Awful nice glow here.
What is that?
It's a old lamp.
W-A-H-E.
I'm not sure.
Narrow point in it, 99%.
No idea. Your guess is as good as mine.
Did you live in one of them houses there?
Yeah,
That's
lovely.
quiet, isn't it?
And it's not too far to walk into town, is it?
Yeah.
You know, if you wanted to go into, I don't know, Marks and Spencer's or whatever, Waitrose.
Yeah, that'd be your nearest shopping thing, won't it?
I suppose so, yeah.
The problem is, you're sharing walkway, aren't you?
Yeah.
And you probably only got a backyard, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I don't suppose you have much in the way of a garden, but
Well, if you've got a backyard, well, that's fine. You can still sit in it, can't you? No, I don't know if this wall here is part of the tower thing,
this one,
because it's the same brick, it's old brick in it.
yeah. Brown root and black root, we've lost the root somewhere.
But we can walk to the end here,
Down the stabby path.
and then because you can walk back that way over that little bridge. Problem is with there to park your car, isn't it?
I think there's a road behind.
Yeah, but can you park your car there then?
I really don't know. No idea. Is this another lock here?
Yeah.
Crikey, there must be a lot of faff involved with
There's quite a large lot.
canal barges, etc.
I know.
Train.
I know one.
Train somewhere. You can hear it across the way there. Fireworks going off as well. Not sure why there's fireworks going off.
They're like fireworks, aren't they?
Yeah, it's a celebration. I don't think it's Putin. Not just yet. I think if you come down here in the daytime, it'd be a bit more pleasant. I mean, I quite like it at this time, to be perfectly honest. I think it's quite peaceful. It's cooler as well. But as it's roasting most of the time at the moment, at least, you could get a bit of a cooking and a nice view. It's not that many seats. So if you're, I don't know, if you get a little tired after a long walk, then may not be. I think we've got another hill here, ready for more water perhaps. Is that a water hill? Okay, should we spin back round?
Yeah, I'll
Go.
take you down there. Go over that little bridge.
Perhaps one day we'll come and go a bit further down here.
Yeah, yeah.
This is Chemistry Lock, apparently, and that again looks like a old lockkeeper's cottage, doesn't it? I'm not going to touch this, but
That's like the water bit. Little bridge.
bridge over troubled water, eh?
Huh?
Bridge over troubled water.
Yeah.
Peaceful. I'm having a faff. I'm just trying to see if I can find my light. I think I might have left it in the car though, typically. I think I may have done. Can't see it. Just bear with me a sec.
Is that better?
Yeah, I think so. You might actually be able to see the lock a little bit now. There we go. Now, I'm going to flick that back off as we're heading back this way, because we're right by a load of water, and as soon as you put the light on, you're absolutely surrounded by moths and flies and midges and anything else looking for a tasty snack.
Huh.
Red lights across the way. I'm assuming that the railway
track.
the railway line must be there.
Uh-huh.
I could hear a train a minute ago, but couldn't see it, so it must be below the hedge line.
Wonder what the fire it. You know, unless they were just kids. But it wasn't just one, it were all continuous.
Yeah, it was a big set of fireworks.
Maybe it's someone's birthday.
Maybe, yeah.
The old water sample.
But Talamash or Talamashi or whatever it is, terrace, is a very peaceful place to live. So if you're loaded and you want somewhere quiet, keep an eye out. And somewhere that's pretty close to city centre Chester as well. Yeah, lovely old houses these. I can hear another train. I can't see it. Yeah, I think it's below the level of that grass over there.
Because that way takes you, I think, to Manchester. In the train. Probably listed, do you reckon?
What's that? The tower? Yeah, I'd have thought so. It's probably...
I presume some of it's still being in use.
I don't know, I'm not sure.
Waterworks.
You have to wiki it. Who will water
Google
tower?
It.
Is it Hool Water Tower?
Oh, what?
Is it Hool Water Tower or has it got a different name?
Hool?
Chester Water Tower? You said this is Hool down here.
No, Hool's over there.
Ah, right, I see. There's a family of ducks again. Let's put the light on. No, I don't want to blast them too much.
Because where Waitrose is and all up here is Wharton.
Wharton, right, okay.
Wharton.
Ducks are having a bit of a fight.
It must be in use because you can hear noises coming from it.
I don't know. I don't know if that's next to it, I'm not sure. It's quite difficult to see now the sun's gone. I mean, I can stick this light onto higher setting, but I think it's more of a...
Is that to shine so we can see it?
Yeah, it's more of a near than a distant light though, to be fair. So you can see it lights up here quite well, but it's not one really that made for distance.
I see the steam mill.
Yeah, you can see it in the distance
The old
there.
steam mill building.
Nice little area though, isn't it? Can you go there? Oh no, it says road closed at the top, so I'm not sure if that's for cars or for
Well, it takes you to
people.
the main. That down there takes you to the main road.
We're almost back at the first lock again now.
Yeah, we'll go across it to the other side.
Okay. Does that take you into town?
No.
Apologies, I'm just taking this lamp off. It's a bit less awkward to handle this with no lamp.
I can hold it if you want, put it on.
What's that?
The torch.
Oh no, it's okay. I mean, you can see.
Uh-huh.
It is quite dark now. What I might do to conserve battery is pause it a bit here. Or are we going a different route now?
Yeah, we're going across the bridge.
Oh, okay, I'll leave it on then. I've got about 40% battery, I think.
That's not bad, is it?
No.
The stable.
The stables, no idea.
Nothing in it. Nothing there.
I think it.
So you can drive? Oh yeah, you can drive on this.
Drive, oh yeah, you can drive a car, you mean, yeah?
Yeah,
I thought you meant a canal boat.
yeah.
I wonder what lies beneath that cover. Is it like a 6R4 Metro or is it just a BMW?
Volkswagen.
Or a Volkswagen Golf? Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I want to say anyway.
I think this is an old bridge. I'm not sure how long the canal's been here for, but I'm assuming it's 100 or 200 years.
Is it the Manchester Ship Canal or the Shropshire Canal?
I'm not sure. I think this is the... I'd say the Shropshire one, because the Manchester Ship Canal is obviously the huge one, but there is a Liverpool Leeds, isn't there?
Oh, it looks lovely and open, doesn't it? The loft. Shame.
Oh yeah, it looks
bet
like
would've
it's
been
closed.
nice.
Where does
Yeah.
this road lead to then?
We've gone over the railway bridge now.
Oh, okay.
So that was the building you were looking at.
Yeah,
With the big spirey thing on the top.
looked a bit churchy.
I don't think it is.
No, I don't think it is.
Like cottagey type things, aren't they?
Yeah, I don't know. I have absolutely no idea where we're going now. Absolutely zero. Don't think I've ever been here before. May have been, but I don't recognise it.
Look at that building there.
It's quite empty inside, whatever it was.
Hasn't got a. Oh, is it?
Danger of death substation.
Yeah. That's what I was going to say.
You can hear the hum. Can you hear it humming? That means don't mess with me.
Something of Boston or HD movies. No access.
And don't worry, substation, I will definitely not be messing with you. I have a great respect for electricity. I just saw poles over there then.
There's what?
There we go,
Oh,
see?
yeah. Oh, no,
can spot poles from a mile off. No, I don't think we'll get there in time, love. Can certainly hear one.
I don't know if you can see the road over
Hmm.
the camera will.
I wonder why the lights have gone to red.
Unless there's cars on the other side.
Oh, I see. Yeah, it narrows, doesn't it?
Well, it is quiet, isn't it?
Yeah. They are actually quite regular, the trains, by the look of things. No idea what that is. An old bridge? A footbridge of some kind? I don't know. Must admit, I'm not sure. There you go, there's your trains and Chester railway station.
Here it is. Chester railway station.
Yeah.
Hard on it. And that's the post house there where you get your post.
And if we go along here, just a moment, we might see one of the trains going past. Pretty sure that rascal's moving this way.
It is, yeah. I wonder if you can see what's on it. Can you see what it says?
I can't now. Transport for Wales. That's what it says.
So that'll be the Manchester train then.
It may be, yeah. Maybe. There it goes.
Is there another one?
Yeah, there's another two. But then it is
Oh, I see it's waiting for that train to go.
yeah, and then it'll come through. This is like a main line though, isn't it? It is Chester, so
Most of these bridges to walk over.
yeah. This isn't like one of your little backward stations though, is it? It's a
No, this is the main station.
fairly
It goes London, Manchester, Liverpool. It goes to Liverpool as well. Straight to Liverpool from here.
yeah.
Straight to Liverpool. Back to
Okay.
Clyde.
So this comes out near the station then, I'm assuming.
This station's to Hull.
Right, I see. So this is the famous Hull you were mentioning earlier.
Famous Hull. This station's to Hull. You know.
Well, these are places that people are likely not to visit. You know, if they come to Chester, they're going to go and see the cathedral, and they're going to go and see the clock, and they're going to go and see the Roman amphitheatre.
Yeah. That bridge is out of use by all things.
Yeah, but little things like this.
Unless they're going to fix it.
And these back streets, etc. I suppose they're not really on the tourist agenda. So instead of taking the time whilst they're here,
Nice after this walk.
they can come and have a sniff, watch my video, have a look around
There's the
instead.
railway station. And this is Hull. Well, we've got 20 mile per hour zones here.
Yeah, it's coming into Wales soon.
Yeah.
Where are we going now? Because if we go right, we're going right out of Chester, aren't we? So are we going left now?
Straight up is Hull. Do you want to go straight off?
Well, which way is towards home, the car, etc.?
That way.
Right, okay, well, I suppose as it's probably getting on the way,
to go up into Hool that way,
well, as it's getting on the way towards 11 o'clock,
where there's bars and stuff and restaurants and all that.
can you get back to the car from Hool?
Yeah, along the main road.
Yeah?
Bit of a walk, not
Oh.
bad.
Stuff it then. Come on, let's go this way.
Which way?
Back to the car.
Oh, okay. Well, you can go back on the canal to the car if you want.
Can you get all the way to the car?
Where are we? Almost.
Yeah? Yeah, okay, let's do that.
Well, down there's Hool.
Yeah.
And there's restaurants, bars, pubs. We'll have to go down there for something to eat.
Yeah, we can go there again anyway.
Maggie wanted, well, not Maggie, Tracy wanted to walk to Hool.
Yeah.
Get some food from the canal. But now you know where it is.
But if it's
you know Hool anyway, don't you?
ish.
You know where I work,
Yeah.
and then you just carry on up in the car. That's Hool. So. But you've been to places you know I've been before tonight.
Yeah.
So. Places that I know about. So.
I would carry on to Hull, but it's getting quite late now. And I've only got about, I don't know, about 35% battery probably. So it's probably going to run out by the time we actually get to Hull.
Well,
And then we've got to get back to the car.
What you could do when we get back to the car is drive to Hull.
Yeah, or just go again.
Well, why don't we just drive to Hull?
Because it's about 11:30.
It's not.
What time is it then?
11 o'clock.
Yes, oh, is that all?
Yeah.
Dear me.
There's no work tomorrow, so I don't have to get up too early.
And this is my second large walk of the day, not my first.
Well, it's good for your bones.
Good for your bones.
Yeah, I think so, isn't it?
There is. Well,
Go to the main road and walk to town,
yeah.
or walk along the canal.
What's the quickest way back to the car?
Both the same.
Canal then.
We're back a pub for Jimmy there, but in the price. Small, but nice. Some dogs there.
Oh yeah.
Bedtime walk.
I wonder if they've sniffed out that pussycat. The dog in the house can sniff them. Hello.
It's just always like, who's that?
Say hello, mate.
Oh, he's not as friendly. Well, he's friendly, but he's just
No,
Come on.
he's looking after you, isn't he?
yeah.
See you now. Nice little dog. There.
Stop there, that's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
You'll have to come in the daytime and then you can walk to Hool. Get something to eat. and
Bit of
walk
fresh
back.
air.
Get what?
Get a bit of fresh air.
Um,
No, I admit it is quite nice being out of
In
the house.
Hull.
'Cause
there's Made in Italy. I've been there. The sticky walnut. I haven't been there. That's
well, there we
supposed
go.
to be
You
good.
don't have to go there now. Somebody just told them all.
The
What's the
Fal-
others, love?
The Falconer pub. There's a pub called the Falconer.
Yeah.
That's supposed to be good for food as well. There's a few little places down there. A few places down there.
Yeah, like I was saying, it's nice to get out because I've been stuck in for nearly 2 weeks now because I tested COVID positive. So I've not been out of the house, I've not been anywhere, not been to the shop, not even been for a drive, I haven't been anywhere. I'm always a little bit cautious. if COVID positive, because it's the second time I have been. One, you get a little bit tired, but two, I don't want to go down to the likes of Morrison's or something, even if I feel okay, which I did this time, and then spread it around 20 nanas and 6 granddads. So I stay in the house and keep away from people. There's a lot of activity on the top of that pole. CCTV camera, a few lights, antennas maybe.
Scarlet Ridge, this box, Hill, city centre.
An old chained up area.
I think it's like the old, there's a tower down there, they're like the warehouses.
Mm.
The
Probably just
warehouses
to,
or whatever.
doesn't seem to be anything there to actually protect, so I suppose it's just,
I think it's for sale.
yeah,
There's
it's,
a board on there.
I suppose it's just to protect the land so people don't use it as a free car park all day long.
If anybody wants to buy a pub there, a lot.
Yeah, it's a shame
It's
that.
probably, because well, in the daytime it might be busy, but
You've had 2 years of COVID, haven't you?
Like, first one I suppose.
Yeah, and you've had 2 years of COVID where no one's been allowed to go to the pub. So it's probably not done the pub business much good. Are we heading down this one?
Yeah.
Okay, after you.
Okay.
Yeah, I suppose a lot of pubs have been hit during the last 2 years. It's not been easy
As you can see,
for hospitality.
some of the where the windows and that used to be down there, so you can't.
Yeah, I don't know, there's something
You could
definitely.
have walked under there after all.
Yeah?
Never mind, never mind.
No, I'm sure we'll be back.
Yeah, because we can walk to Hill.
Yeah. I'll probably be feeling a bit fitter too.
The sun isn't going to walk too far. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Walk down, right down this end.
There's a duck having a kip. This is duck.
Encourage Jimmy to come down this neck of the woods.
Yeah, our friend Jimmy, he likes going for walks and things, so we might.
Because you
Like
can
to
book
come
a
and have a
table
look
in one
here.
of the restaurants and you can come down here.
Oh, I don't even mind. Just
'Cause if you
grabbing
carry
an
on
ice
down
cream
that
and
way-
go for a walk.
Down that way takes you like Vickers Cross, see?
Yeah.
That's where that goes. Vickers Cross.
Mind you, I suppose 20 past 11 you wouldn't want an ice
There's
cream.
one pub down there, I think it's, I can't remember what it's called. Is it the Ship or something? Or the Anchor? And that goes on to the canal. That's straight down toward that and Vickers Cross.
Yeah.
Big pub.
We're heading back the other way now. Now my battery level is getting extremely low on the camera. Not sure what we're up to on the microphone. Still plenty on the microphone. The only thing I can do is see if I can use the external supply, but I haven't got a very big cable with me.
There's a bicycle coming.
Yeah. But this may work. Bear with me. No worries, bud. Here we go. See if I can feed this
Where is it?
a bit of juice.
Oh, battery.
Yeah, there we go. We're on 16%, so it wouldn't have got us back to the car. I don't even know if the recording time will. Maybe.
You can go over the bridge and walk on the other side of the canal if you want.
I don't mind. Whichever one takes us to the car, really.
So it takes you back to the same place.
Yeah.
But you'd have to get off. You can't walk all the way to the canal because you have to go halfway for town. But if you kept on going, you
Yeah.
go to Telford's Warehouse.
Oh, right, yeah.
If you go that way, that's a nice restaurant, stroke bar,
Mhm.
and they have entertainment on. And they do salsa dancing classes and different classes, and there's music, entertainment, food, bar, sit in, sit out on the canal there.
And that's Telford's
And
Warehouse
it's
by the
good
canal.
for- if where we live, the bus goes past there, so you can get off the bus and
Yeah.
back on the bus
Yeah, you can.
or taxi.
Chester's quite accessible from where we live.
Quite
In North
accessible
Wales.
from lots of places. For us, we can get the train or the bus,
Yeah.
and this is quite like that for a few people, isn't it? If you live in Liverpool or Manchester or anywhere really.
And 99.9% of the time I don't drink, so I can end up
There's a
driving
big
in,
bus
so it's not too...
station. A big bus station,
Not too
and
bad.
train station, and there's also what's that one in the canal there? Let's go over the side of it. What's the bus company called? National Express.
Yeah.
You get that here.
National Express.
Yeah.
Oh, watch out behind. Cheers, buddy. Am I starting to get a bit wobbly on my feet?
Well, you're edging towards the canal, and it's a bit cold in there. It makes me fishing you out.
Well, this is the first day that I've actually been out of the house for 2 weeks because I've not been well. So I've already been out for a 2-hour walk earlier, and this is probably approaching about 2 hours now. Perhaps a little bit more, to be honest, with the bits that we didn't film.
There's a steam mill there.
Nope.
The steam mill buildings. All this here used to be the steam mill.
Normally, before COVID, we were quite used to going on huge walks, weren't we? Used to go for walks for about 6 or 7 or 8 hours.
Yeah.
But since I had COVID in December, I've not been able to manage that well. And having a second bout this last couple of weeks, it's made me a little bit tired, but respiratory-wise, it wasn't too bad, so can't complain.
Would you like to go on the other side of the canal?
I really don't mind, as long as you know a way to get us back that way.
Yeah. You just go over the bridge down the bottom.
Yeah,
And you can carry on along the canal, you see now.
because there's a lot
You don't
of...
have to go up on City Road. You can carry on along the canal now, see, to the end.
As I'm attached to a charger now, it's a bit difficult to manoeuvre this round, getting tangled up in cabling, but I'll do my best. And the cable's very
Steps
short,
come along, isn't it?
probably
You
about
want to go on the other side, that is.
30 centimetres long.
Or you can stay on this side, what do you want to do?
I really don't mind, love, we can go up here if you want. Have a look.
It's up to you.
Which way, how do you, I think that just goes to Waitrose, that, doesn't it?
Yeah, but there's a bridge there, isn't there?
Yeah.
And it goes down the steps over there. Or you could just stay on this side.
Oh yeah, stay on this side just in case then, because I don't know where that
You're in
goes.
Antwerp.
Yeah, I'm not overly au fait with
Well, I don't mind.
where we're going here, see.
Hey?
I'm not completely au fait with where we're going here, so
Well, I know where we're going because I work on that side.
yeah. Well, that bridge down the bottom there is a bit more familiar, isn't it?
Yeah, because that's City Road.
Yeah. So you go under that one and carry on, do you?
Yeah.
Past there's a canal boat a bit further up on the right that we'll probably see in a bit.
Well,
Does
there's
look
loads of
lovely in that
canal boats.
Moxie. Really does look nice. I don't know what it is, but it does look nice.
I think it's like a fancy bar place, isn't it?
Yeah.
I've seen it's got like kids stuff in there and all that.
Yeah. fair of some kind or whatever. Yeah, it does looks pleasant anyway, wherever the place is. Snakes and ladders. There's the steam mill.
Drinking establishment. That's quite cool, isn't it? We'll have to try it, won't we? Get a bit hungry now.
Well, you got delicious leftover pizza at home.
You can always get a flat as well on the way back.
All I want now really is a drink.
I think they're like caps or
Throat's getting a little bit
the
dry.
housing association.
These are they?
I think so.
What a nice place to have a housing association flat,
I
so
don't
you can
know,
look
I
out
could
onto
be
the
wrong.
river here. Lovely.
But you know, the style
River,
of them,
canal even.
them ones aren't. They're very expensive, they are.
What are, sorry?
Very expensive.
These across the way here.
Yeah.
Right, I see.
Look at that steam, yeah.
Yeah, I was just recording that.
The stairs going up. Or
I don't think that's been a steam mill for about 100
yeah,
years,
but when
but
you get up the stairs, right,
yeah.
to the balcony, it doesn't go anywhere.
No, I don't know. Maybe it's a ladder or something. You can't really see in this light, can you?
It doesn't go anywhere.
There's a chap walking along singing on the
steam mill.
canal.
Collect.
Yeah.
Needs to be careful. I've got visions of him going in the canal.
Hey?
I've got visions of him going into the canal.
No, you've got steady footing, I think.
Yeah, I think he's had a few drinks.
Do you reckon? Is this Michael Owen's place again?
Some people just come for the drink, you know, sit outside.
Yeah.
And some people come for food. But it's nice anyway for food.
hmm
Steam mill.
We have been here before. I usually park
that's
if I
part
can
of it.
down here.
Well, I think the whole building was part of the steam mill. But some of it's been...
Yeah, this building would have been. Steam Mill
I think
Street.
in there, they do bar training and stuff.
In the steam mill?
I think so, because it says so on the door somewhere.
Ah, okay.
I could be wrong, I'm sure it's what it says. Well, that takes you down there to the main road.
Someone's got a Wurlitzer jukebox look across the way there. I don't know if it picks it up very well. That's cool, isn't it?
I'm not sure, no. If any of these are student places.
Not
There's,
sure.
They've got some students.
That sign on the side there says belong.
What there?
On the side of the building across the way there it says belong. B-E-L-O-N-G, belong.
Oh, I see. It could be hotel or something,
Possibly.
because it's City Road, isn't it, so?
Yeah, maybe it's not an apartment, maybe it's just a bar or something with a Wurlitzer in. That'd make more sense, I suppose. I suppose if you're living in a flat, you probably wouldn't want to have a Wurlitzer jukebox.
Looks like an entertainment room.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe.
Now what we're going to have to do here
Yeah.
is go up the steps
Yeah.
and then down the steps on the other side.
Righto, yeah, no worries.
Steps and down the steps. But yeah, this is the Bunning and Price. So,
The
you
Old
can tell Jimmy,
Harker's Arms.
it's really nice inside.
Jimmy's the other guy
And you can use your vouchers
that
as
comes
well.
with us. Hambury keeps mentioning
Yeah.
Jimmy. He's the chap that comes with us on
Yes, it's 12
days
quid,
out.
You get 12 quid off your meal, don't you? That's quite nice. Like,
Vape.
you know, the bath bombs you get.
Have we missed last orders? only want water.
Have you got things in the car, have you?
Yeah. And now on to City Road. Try not to get splattered.
Yeah. Well,
How on earth do you get down the other side? Should we just go back the normal way?
How you doing? All right?
Good, good.
What did you want also?
Oh, just filming. We've been down, right down the canal.
Oh, good stuff.
But
Not that interesting.
we've come to an end. Oh, I think it was daylight when we started walking.
you can walk
So-
that way.
yeah.
You can walk that way back to the car.
Yeah. Okay.
That takes you through the canal down
See you later, guys. Have a good evening.
I thought there were steps there, but obviously not. I'm sure there were steps there, you know.
Yeah. Can't see any.
Doesn't matter anyway.
This just takes us down to the station.
No. I'm not going to the station.
That is this way though, isn't it?
Well, yeah, but we're not
Yeah.
going to the station. We're going to be doing
A U-turn or something.
no, a left turn down the street.
Oh, you have to pay here, look.
Well, there's steps going down.
From 8 till 6, up to an hour, £1. 2 hours, £2. No fee to Friday, 8 a.m. Oh no, you don't have to pay. That does say pedestrians there.
Yeah, you can go down this way. Or do you want to go this way? Yeah, follow me.
I don't know. I'm not overly
Down
familiar
there,
with this.
Down them steps, a bit further along, there's loads of seats you can sit down the canal. You know, like I used to go on my lunch.
Oh, right,
Sit.
okay.
But there's loads of, what are they called, pigeons and that, after your food. And
Pigeons gotta
there
eat.
was a few humans as well. Had a bit too much of something. They were harmless. There's a turn on your left in a minute.
Okay. There's another
These are all
building.
the hotels down here.
Is this a hotel?
um,
It looks like a house. 1894 AD.
Yeah. Along here somewhere was the job centre when I was moved.
Oh, I think that's in the city centre, Chester, then. Well, what used to be a door anyway, that's a whopper, isn't it? They are whopping doors, though.
Well, I suppose back in the olden days they had big massive dresses on, didn't they? They had layers on underneath.
Smashing for furniture, though.
Well, I mean, in the sun you'd be sweating your tits off.
Some of the UPVC stuff that you get now, you struggle to get like a washing machine through the gap.
Yeah.
Right, I had to stop recording then because there's a gentleman talking on the phone and he's a little bit camera paranoid, so I've just deleted the footage with him on it, so so he doesn't have to worry. So the job centre still does exist down here.
I knew it was here. Look out there. Yeah, and it sells furniture. That's the grill place, hotel and grill place. I'm not sure if it was a bank
Yeah.
building. But yeah, these down here are the big hotels. There's the Queen's Hotel, the Westminster Hotel, and stuff like that. And there's a pub on the end called the Town Crier
Yeah.
that does pub meals, just basic pub meals.
You mean right next to the station, that one, yeah?
Well, we're going to turn down the street here now.
Okay.
But these are quite good. At Christmas time we do parties and that, because I mean, works parties and that.
Yeah.
Now, I'm sure, I don't know, if that was like a bank building.
It says it's got the King's Grill written on the side. Is that?
Yeah.
Surely that isn't all food in there.
I don't know, but it's a hotel.
Okay.
Chester Station Hotel. Out there where the gates are,
Yeah.
used to be a bus depot
Okay.
for the Brown and,
Oh, Chester bus.
yeah, bus station. And it's gone now and they've got new flats. Now, some of this is hard to tell whether it's still up and going because, there's doing a bit of work, couldn't it? Doing to it. But,
That's all right.
anyway. Now on the end of this terrace row, there is a pub, tiny
Okay.
pub.
And these are
But that's all like new build.
the glass-strewn back streets that you probably never would normally go.
There's probably more terrace down than years ago. Been knocked down. There's your pub.
I see. What's this called? Bridgewater Arms?
Yep. There's a little like a chapel church place there.
I see, yeah, Baptist Church. A bazzed up Volkswagen van. That looks like a proper old boozer, that, doesn't it? That's it. Get them blinds down before the coppers turn up. We're having a lock-in, lads. Get the blinds down quick.
Little pub, more terraced houses. It's like the canal which is just over there.
An aeroplane flying overhead.
Ebenezer Baptist Church. There's another like a worship place down on the end here as well. Do you know where we are now?
Yeah, I think so.
Do you know what's over there?
Where you work?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks...
It can smell like Indian style. You've got Brook Street down there.
Yeah.
Now you can either walk down Brook Street back, or you can walk down the canal back.
Go down Brook Street, I don't mind.
Okay.
I suppose a bit different, isn't it?
There's another pub down there called the Union Vaults. And there's a hairdresser's as well. And like that white building there is like a worship place. Because at one stage, years ago, they used to use our car park on a Sunday. There's a little kids park here for kids.
Hope they can hear you on this. I was going to mic Anne-Marie up, but she refused to have a mic.
And seats there. And I've sat there, in the summer,
What
having
have you dinner?
sandwiches. But you have to be careful though, because of the humans.
Humans, why?
Well, they've had a bit too much of whatever they've had.
Oh, right.
They
I
all
see.
seem to hang out there.
Ah, I see. That's Crack Park, is it?
Got the old pensioners' bungalows here.
Yeah.
This is the way you come back to car park. To where I work, that's our garages.
Oh, yeah. Crikey, that's a rarity these
So
days.
that's the way in, that's the way out. And these
Definitely
are
ripping them
used
down.
because there's an old chap who's got a good car, parks it in there.
Yeah.
So he must live in one of the houses. Because here, there is spaces for parking,
Yeah.
but you have to have a permit and pay.
I see.
It's not free to park.
Yeah.
You have to have a permit and pay.
I know it's kind of unpopular, but I think that might be an idea where we live, you know. Because it's starting to
And
become...
outside the houses and stuff.
When I moved in, back in, was it 95? There were 3 or 4 cars really in the road opposite us. One of them, just to give you an idea, was an Austin Allegro. The other was a Volvo 240. The other was an old Jaguar XJ6. And that was it. Now, if you can get a piece of cigarette paper between each parked vehicle, you're a good one. Because it's absolutely rammed.
But these are all like council or housing association maisonettes.
Yeah.
Whatever you call it. That's an old people's home.
The blue and
I've been
red thing.
there with the children.
I see.
And they've done like singing to the old people.
That's nice, isn't it?
There's lots of terraced houses.
Yeah.
And some of them used to be little shops. And you can tell.
I see. Have they been shops since you worked down this end?
No.
No.
Like in the Arkwright days.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean by Arkwright. You know, open all hours.
Sure people from the UK will.
Now the building on the end here is now a solicitor's. Back
Yeah.
in the Arkwright days it was a pub. And you can see on the top, the window is fake. There is no
Okay.
window.
I see.
And the reason for that being, back in the Victorian days, they brought out a window tax.
Yes,
so some
yeah.
people had their windows bricked up.
Yeah,
Hence, that's why that window is fake.
I remember reading
Still
about
there.
that. For quite, I think it was for quite a few hundred
Right,
years,
got
that
a
as
big
well.
telly in there.
Yeah, it's a care home. Chester
At
Lodge.
one stage, it was a pub,
Yeah.
but now it's a solicitor's. And there's
Doesn't look
dog-
like anything now.
a dog grooming parlour, and there's also a swap shop next to it as well.
Okay.
Multicoloured swap shop. Swap shop. That building there is now a funeral parlour. That was the Railway Inn. This pub here. And then across the road there, the pram shop. That also was a pub. I think it was called the George.
Yeah.
Don't quote me on that one. The George.
Plenty of pubs here then. So that was a pub. That was a pub. This
That's
is
the
a pub.
The Exton Arms, and that's still going.
Yeah.
Now down here, there's all different nationality shops, eateries, restaurants. There's,
Places where you can get a
grocery
drink.
Shops,
Place-
charity shops.
Places where you can get a drink.
Yeah.
Oh, I like the sound of this road already.
Yeah. There's an Indian restaurant in the bottom. There's another couple of pubs on the bottom.
No, my hearing's going terrible. I thought you said there's an onion restaurant down the bottom.
Indian. Or
An onion restaurant. Yummy.
that was a massage parlour.
A massage parlour.
No, as
Was
in
it really?
beauty massage.
Right,
But
okay.
there is an adult shop up there,
Yeah.
an adult shop, and there's
I
also
see.
one down here too.
Right. Okay.
There's a kebab shop up there by the train station, and there's also along here Chinese chippies and kebabs and stuff. And there's one down there doing like kebabs, and they make the bread fresh.
I see. Woodstock Society. Vinyl records, clothing, art space.
Yeah,
Cool.
oh, and you've got Graham and Pink's down here, record shop.
Oh,
If
is that
you
what
like
it is?
Records, that's down that way. And there's a cafe, like a greasy spoon type cafe.
And this is
Down
a
here, like food in there, nice food.
groovy place where you can buy flares and stuff still, is it?
Yeah, yeah. It is, yeah. And they do like trainers, like night trainers and stuff like that. And city kebab. But there's a nice one down here that I got some food from. It was Burger Nest. That used to be a computer fixing shop.
Did it?
Yeah.
So this is a new one on you, is it?
That's like a national food place. The Spice of Asia, can't speak.
Yeah. Watch out, this channel who wants to go past.
We do like food from around the world on here as well.
Yeah.
You get some good stuff in as well.
Chai station. Can you get chai?
There's like food from around the world.
I like chai.
Somewhere like here, and they did freshly baked bread and that. This is the place I went to. I can't remember if I took a picture of my lunch and sent it to you.
What, you went here?
Yeah, charcoal.
Oh, I
And
see.
I got the salad, the chilies and everything, and the bread, they made the bread fresh.
Ah. Looks like they're getting the place nice and
And
clean.
this is the place with all the freshly different types of bread made.
Oh, I see. Bagels and all kinds.
Yeah. BG Bakery, what's the flag?
Oh, goodness me, I don't know. White at the top, green and red.
That's supposed to be good. The restaurant there, Istanbul Barbecue.
Yeah.
That used to be Davis's, the bakery.
I see.
And you've got McCall's next door. Ooh, Davis. But yeah, that was Davis's, the bakery.
Isn't this where a lady asked you if you wanted to buy a microwave oven?
Yeah, I was going to the shop with dinner, so the bread right there.
Yeah.
Because you can take the food out like jack potato and take it back to her.
I see.
She wanted 20 quid for a microwave.
Fair
I
dues.
think it was to pay for a fix, probably.
I see.
Post office. Now, I wouldn't use that ATM there
No?
because the story behind it was an hour after the incident, I was in Brook Street, police everywhere, helicopters. Get back to it
Yeah.
on Facebook. A man at knife point at that ATM there. An hour before I'd left the building.
So coming
But
down
if
here.
you want cash out,
So coming down here with a camera
McCall's.
late at night's not a very good idea then.
no, it's fine. McCall's, there's a cash machine in McCall's. So if you want cash, I'd get it in there.
Or just get it before you come to Chester.
You're in a capacity. Another burger place. Quite a lot of burger joints down here.
You're not kidding.
There's
They're
the
absolutely
old
everywhere.
cottage, that's a little pub there. That's alright, nice place. The old cottage. There was a cafe down here that did nice breakfasts
Yeah.
a long time ago.
What was that one called?
Can't remember. We went there once for breakfast
Yeah.
in the cafe. There's an Indian there.
It's just like 20 years ago then.
No, a bit less. Nice Indian there. I've never been, but it's supposed to be nice. And this is the Catholic Social Club. I've been
Okay.
there twice, I think now. Parties.
At the Catholic Social Club.
Well, it's not. Is it called Catholic Club? The black and white. No, it's like a social club type
Alright,
thing.
mate. That
I went
Bergs. I can't see.
Amy's engagement party. I'm sure I've been. for
Is that
something else.
Werburgh's Parish Centre? Werburgh's Parish Centre.
That's it. She had her engagement party there. Now, this is supposed to have like won an award over the years.
I see.
I've never been.
No. Looks nice.
Mm.
Chester Tandoori.
No. And you've got another pub here as well. And it's like a sports bar place.
Bowls with lilies
Locally
in or
sourced
something.
ingredients we are unique in Chester. Chef in the top chapter set up the world's best restaurants. This is Stanley Arms. They have all the sports that on the big screen and that.
Okay.
There's your big bus station there.
Yeah, that's where the Victory pub got pulled down, wasn't it?
Yes.
From the 18th or 17th century. People were
Right,
going
you wanna
nuts.
go across the road
Yeah, okay.
or in the sub.
Wow, look at the moon there, isn't that cool? Can you see it?
Where?
Just get past Anne-Marie.
There's the moon.
Can you not see straight ahead?
No.
Right there.
Oh, I was looking up there.
It's cool, isn't it?
Yeah, I was looking up.
I'm not sure if it'll be a little bit bright for this, so it might just come out as a whitey.
Down there, there's
Whitey
gardens
blob.
Down there.
Yeah.
You see the gardens?
No.
Oh. Because in the middle of the roundabout there is the garden. And And the seats there too, so you can go and sit and have a cup of coffee or whatever. And you press the button.
No, I think I've had enough stabby underpasses for the evening. Ah, still green. Wow, these stay on green for quite some time.
Now this bit here we just come across was all part of Brook Street,
Yeah,
but obviously they put a road in between the middle.
yes.
This was all part of Brook Street.
I see.
And here you've got the bingo,
Yeah.
and over the years it's been cinema, theatre, bowling alley, and bingo.
Seems to be the way, doesn't it, really, with these places? They go
The bingo.
from theatres to cinemas to bingo halls.
This here was an Indian restaurant, as you can see the sign now.
It was an Indian restaurant, apparently, there.
Now, I'm not sure if it still is because it's got all that on it. But it
Yeah,
was
maybe.
The whole of it was Indian restaurant. The whole of it.
Oh, dear. Ah,
But yeah, that's your Mecca bingo, so that's one of your big bingos. And next door they sell kitchens or bathrooms. I think it might be kitchens.
after not walking for 2 weeks, I think I won't be able to walk for another week after tonight. God, blimey. Right, see.
And you can rest tomorrow. This was classed as Brook Street,
This allegedly is open till Friday, Saturday and Sunday 11:30 and 11 on the other days of the week, and it opens quite early, 10:45 a.m, 10 a.m. on Saturday. So if you want to play bingo all day, you know where to come. Mecca Bingo.
The bridge ahead is called Cow Lane Bridge.
Yeah?
Where we're going over. There's the canal underneath. And Iceland is down below, and above it is a Chinese restaurant, buffet style.
Oh, okay.
But you pick what you want, and they can bring it to the table.
I
It's
think
still
I
buffet,
have been there, but
and you can have as much as you want.
goodness me, probably 30 years ago, so it's been going for quite some
It's
time.
called the Slow Boat,
Yeah,
and it's very
yeah.
nice.
It's been going for at least 30 years.
Yes. The lockkeeper pub there, quite
Yeah.
a big pub. And the upstairs bit, you can hire it out for parties,
Yeah.
because I went to a birthday party up there.
I know one thing, if you're ever looking for a pub in Chester, here's your girl. She knows absolutely every single one of them.
I haven't been to them all, just over there, because walking around Chester, you see them, don't you? I've been there.
I've never even heard of half of these that have been
They-
spouted tonight.
They have entertainment on them sometimes, and food. But yeah, the upstairs bit you can hire. Abercan, church.
Abercan Fabrics, they
It used to be, that building right down there was a school, infants junior school, but it's been turned into student accommodation because we're not far from the university.
Abercan,
There's also
there's based in
another-
Mostyn
Another churchy
and here,
building down
and there's
there.
also one in Birkenhead.
Another churchy building down there been turned into a gym. And that was a news agent on the end. Although it still is. What's it called now? Premier Vapes. It was,
You'll have to do your own little pub crawl of Chester with your Osmo thing that I got you.
pub crawl.
Give everyone the heads
Got
up on the
Arms
best
and
places.
pub.
What's that like then? Is that a good place?
Belfast Arms. It's alright. It's more the older place. They have karaoke on in there.
Oh, okay.
And round the back takes you to Tesco's.
Yeah.
To the big Tesco's. And the Tesco car park.
I haven't been in that car park for, goodness me, 30 years?
Yeah.
Probably
I think
30 years.
You get like half an hour free or something.
Yeah.
Then you have to pay after that. But there is parking rides. Well, the one in Susan Road's not operating at the minute, but the one at Wharton is, and the one at Upton is. If you prefer to use the parking ride.
Whenever
Or
we
you
used to
can
come to
park in
Chester,
town
I used to
anyway.
park in that
There's plenty of parking spaces around the town.
car park with my friend many, many years ago.
The market car park is quite good, isn't it?
Yes, yeah, the
And
market
it's not
one's
too
good.
expensive in the market car park.
The only problem is, I don't know how much longer it's going to be there for, though.
No, I think when you got the multi-storey around the back, up there, you can feed the pigeons there.
And the squirrels, I think.
Oh yeah.
They usually come for a snack.
Relax in our book and music department upstairs.
Yeah.
Got a lot of charity shops. What's this called? In a cafe bistro.
I can't read it. Ephesus? I think it is, yeah, Ephesus.
These are all new, recent.
Like ancient Greek or something.
Greek, is it?
I think so. Isn't Ephesus ancient Greek?
3 courses, £17.90, or 15% off on a Tuesday.
That's not bad, really, in the grand scheme of things these days.
And then we've got the Zip. Yeah, it must be clothes fixing.
I see.
That's good, isn't it, if you need your clothes fixing. Bean and Coal must be a cafe. There it is. Cafe and that.
Tesco's.
Tesco's. There's a little piece of
I like the little art on the electric box.
Oh yeah. Now then, down here, to the left, there used to be a school.
Did that?
Yeah.
Crikey.
It's where, I think it's where the BHS.
Are we talking like 100 years ago?
No. 60s, 70s, that kind of era.
Oh, blimey.
I couldn't tell you when it was closed, but I think it's you've got the BHS building down the back. Quite a lot of charity shops down the street.
The City Tavern.
In that building upstairs, they do like courses and that, because I've been up there before.
Courses.
Yeah.
Any particular kind, or?
Well, to do my job.
Oh, right, okay.
It's not this street, it's the next street, and it comes out the back of the old BHS. Because all this building here, as you can see, it's all newish, isn't it?
Yeah.
It used to be like little alleyway and like what do you call them? Bushes type thing, you know, pivot hedge thing,
Yeah.
and a school. Down there is, that building there is dark, can't see. That's the old BHS.
Yeah, you can just about see
So,
with eyes BHS in the roof there.
I don't know whether there's anything still left of the school or what, but that's where the school was.
Yeah.
And people, I've seen it on Facebook, have said they went to the school there.
Yeah. Okay.
So that was the school. Now here, this was called Mercia Square,
I remember that, yeah.
and this is all new here.
Because you used to be able to get to W.H. Smith from the top,
There
yeah.
was, steps to go up on the top.
Yeah. All right, mate.
There was a wine bar on the top, an AA shop and other buildings on the top, and a club or something. And you walked up, it was on 2 levels.
And just up here, we have passed it on other videos.
So where's Warwick? It's a shame, really.
Just ahead there, I don't think you can see it very well in this light, is the church bell tower.
Oh yeah,
'Cause I think that the tower
that's
isn't...
not that old, really.
No, it's the 70s, is it? Wasn't it built because the church couldn't hold the weight of the
Yeah, something like that.
the bells or
That's
whatever.
where you're supposed to feed the birds,
Yeah,
but people just randomly feed them around the town, don't they?
the bird feed area.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so the bell tower in the old Mercier Square. It's long gone. I think it was pulled down about 1989, 90, something like that.
Chester history sites. Got up on Facebook. You
This
get
place
all the
here,
pictures from back in the day.
this building here, it's been a variety of things, mostly
Yeah.
little clubs.
There used to be a nightclub, but it used to go upstairs through
Yeah.
that door there.
It's had about 14 different names. The
Yeah,
plantation,
but the whole thing's gone now.
the new plantation, was it? It's had all kinds of different
Yeah.
names.
Was
but
it Whispers or
Whispers,
something?
yeah.
Whispers and something else.
But it's finally shut, and I think reading into it lately in the news, it sounds like it's going to be apartments. Which, to be fair, I don't think it's any bad thing, because it never seems to last as a nightclub. I think they've tried and failed. So
Well, the only nightclubs left really, there's Rosie's
Mhm.
and Cruise. But quite a lot of the bars, they were open till late. Queen's Head's open till gone midnight, you know what I mean?
Isn't Rosie's failing now as well?
There's been trouble there. Well, there's been
Yeah.
trouble there for years though. You know what I mean?
Kex. I always
That-
like to go in.
That's been going since the 50s though, wasn't it? Rosie's?
What, Kex?
No, Rosie's. It was called Quakeways, wasn't it?
Yeah.
We used to go to Quakeways.
I do like going to Kex. But I find that I can get stuff cheaper elsewhere. Sometimes you get an absolute bargain in there. But other times you go in there and they've got a game that's been out for 18 years and it's going for £75 in Kex. And you get it on eBay for £1. So look at the draw, really.
Oh dear.
The bank chambers are still got open windows. Yoicks. I'm sure they've got good alarms.
What are they, the geese?
I'm not sure. Seagulls, I think.
Okay.
I'm not really sure. Not quite sure where he's coming from. And here's the famous Chester clock.
Yeah.
I didn't film this before because I didn't film this little bit of the route.
Queen Victoria, is it not?
Um,
So they never used to have a clock on it, you see.
no, I think it was 1897. I'm guessing here, but something like that. Was it Queen Victoria's Jubilee or something? Do you know what? I'm not 100% sure when Victoria's. Was it the Golden Jubilee? How many years was Victoria on the throne? You have to get on Wiki, but 1897, I think it is, that clock. The bridge is much older. The bridge is. I'm not even sure when the bridge is. AD, MDCC LXIX. You tell me. A long time ago, though. Chester's Grosvenor. The Earl, to be fair, was Earl Grosvenor, very well thought of. I've probably mentioned it in previous videos, but one of my dad's friends was in the tank division at Chester, and the Earl was his commanding officer, and he was also a good friend. And apparently he was extremely good with his men. He was more like just an average soldier, you know, rather than a lord. Extremely pleasant gentleman, apparently. I never met him, but I've heard all these tales. And a few people who have have said that he was a nice chap. passed away, unfortunately, a couple of years ago. His son's taken over the reins. And his son equally seems to be a decent chap, I think. Do you want to go up on the row, love? Yeah. Or do you want to go on the boot side, maybe? Only reason being, I think most of this is Browns of Chester, which is shut down.
Only that bit.
Yeah. St Werburgh Street. Local drunkards. Yeah. You got these little, yeah, these little places leading off the rows as well. Leather shop doesn't sound very happy. And here's the boot. Been a pub for a while, the Boot Inn. 1643. I'm not sure, but it used to be a Samuel Smith's pub. I think it still is. I think. That generally means the beer's like rocket fuel, not too expensive.
And you're not allowed to mobile phone?
Yes, and you're not allowed to use a mobile phone in the pub. Chester Rose. Bit of an artist area. Place up for sale. Barbers. I think higher up is, housing. Not 100%. Is it housing on the top floors? Or is it just more? Commercial stuff. My only focus now is drink. And I don't mean a bottle of Nuki Brown either. My feet don't work anymore, so the steps are going to take a bit longer. There you go. There's Rosie's Nightclub. It looks as though Rosie's is actually open because there's a few members of staff.
That's been going for donkeys.
Yeah, the old quaint ways.
Now it's Rosie. 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s. Still
There's the crafts. Now the cross has been moved back here. The cross originally was here, and it was moved for about 600 years or something insane, and then it was moved back here once again. And we have a traditional town crier in Chester where he rings a bell and shouts, "Oh yay, this is happening today," or whatever. And he usually stands by the cross ringing his bell and shouting about something. was a barbershop quartet somewhere as well.
Really?
That's what it sounds like. Las Vegas Nails. This is Upper Bridge Street, this here. You're about to collapse yet, do you?
Yeah, my legs. My legs are like jelly.
Now you were talking about going for an extra hour's walk to Hoole.
I know. I'd do it, but my legs would be like, yeah.
It's COVID's fault. If it wasn't for bloody COVID, we'd have been still doing our long walks because we used to walk quite a long way.
Well, I think you're doing this.
But what I find, which is a bit of a nuisance to be fair, is if you go on a walk like this,
Put on or something.
the next day you can't walk anymore, unfortunately.
Okay, that.
Well, what I've been finding is complete, total and utter energy loss. So I'm sat in the chair like an old fella, which is a bit of a pest, because I do like going for a walk.
Oh, the garage has been knocked down.
What's that?
The garage has been knocked down.
Oh, right, yeah.
There's some restaurants here as well. Common old social.
I've got some film of
Yeah,
that
yeah.
when it was there.
If you're vegan, they're vegan friendly.
Yeah.
And I think you're allowed dogs.
We've been there, haven't we?
No,
Haven't we?
no.
I've just sworn we've been there.
There's been other restaurants since.
Yeah.
After, before, I mean not since, before. Can't think then the French restaurant was the other side.
Yeah. Haven't we got footage of this a few weeks back when it was still here?
Yeah, yeah.
So if you look back through the videos, if amazingly you're still watching this at this point, which I find very hard to believe, but you never know.
Hanky Panky pancakes, you've been there.
Yeah, maybe that's where I was thinking. Hanky panky. It's nice, but it's like 10 quid for a pancake or something. They've got plastic covers on all of the metal spurs sticking out the ground. Good grief. Can you imagine that 30 years ago? You just have some poor fella impaled on one of them.
Bet you they found some treasures under there.
No idea. Might have found some Roman ruins.
Or Victorian stuff.
Some other old Victorian housing. Are these occupied? They all look empty.
To be honest with you, that one is.
Yeah,
I don't know.
there's no...
You can't knock them down, surely.
Yeah, they just look unoccupied. No curtains and things. One's got curtains, but hasn't downstairs, and none of the others have. They all look kind of, I don't know, unused. Which is a shame.
Yeah, a student accommodation.
Yeah,
Back over in there.
like Chromosome House or whatever it's called.
Just a student accommodation.
It's where the Chronicle, Chronicle House. It's where the Chronicle buildings were, isn't it?
This looks like a security factory building, doesn't it?
The Chronicle buildings, they were part of a newspaper group that used to be around here.
Spiritualist church.
Spiritualist Church, okay. There's a bat. Don't know if you can see him flapping about in the night.
That's the back of the pit.
All I want now is a drink.
Got any snacks in your bag?
No.
No snacks?
No, I asked if you wanted any and you said no. I got you an ice cream.
I know, that would have melted by now.
But I did enjoy the walk. Just there. I'm very glad we didn't go up to Hoole to have a look at a couple of pubs, because we'd still be walking back for about another hour. Instead of going home. And this is where we began, really. Didn't start filming here, but this is where we started off. And this is where we're going to finish. I'm going to go and get a drink and collapse. I hope you enjoyed the walk anyway. And there'll be plenty more to come when I can walk again. Bye-bye for now.